Welcome to the third and final episode of this fantastic journey. Incredible India presents Calcutta to Kolkata. In order to watch the first two episodes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Foodka series channel. Give us a big thumbs up and do share the word.
Kolkata, you indeed are a blessed and charmed land. You're the birthplace of all that's new. You discarded your native ways to adopt the blighty style. In this pursuit, the quintessential Bengali Babu soon turned a pauper. Overpowered by dreams of becoming wealthy overnight, they left their homes and travelled to Kolkata. The bullock cart of Kumorpara has been replaced by the raging four-wheelers huffing and puffing at red and green signals. Shutanuti, Gobindupur and Kolkata were three villages that have expanded and combined to create what we call Kolkata. Lives and lifestyles have changed and so have habits. The rice and fish curry, a constant feature, now coexists with the continental cocktail. Nolin Gur has joined hands with caramel chocolates. From the bland chow mein to the all-time and all-season favourite momo. From the sheer ecstasy, only kebabs can spawn to the notes of boundless joy created by the omelette. Kolkata proudly exhibits the vibrant presence of all. The dingy lanes of this city are treasure troves of stories. Stories worth drooling over.
If a Kolkatan is not having his favorite mashe jhol bhat or biryani, he is most likely having Chinese. When you think Chinese in Kolkata, you have to talk to Monica Liu. Kimling, Beijing, Tungfong and two branches of Mandarin all put together is this feisty, dynamic woman, Monica Liu, who spent 30 years in the industry. Ma'am, welcome to Foodka.
Thank you.
Do you think tastes have changed over all these years when it comes to Chinese, which is a top favorite with Kolkatans all over the world actually?
Obviously, because the taste of pure Chinese is plain food. They don't have anything fry or no chili, nothing. But once we come to this food, after some time we came to know that Indian people like chicken with chili. So we try to make chili chicken and become the very famous all over India. I don't know the world, but I know India is very famous.
Which is why chili chicken, fried rice and noodles are so popular with people.
Chicken is with chili hot with some onion and soft chicken. It's when you put in your mouth, it melts. It's really good, tastes very good. And rice also, you can feel that with rice you have to go with the chili chicken and you have to feed yourself.
Right.
And the noodles are something Chinese. All the Chinese love it, but now I came to know all the Indians also love it. So from my childhood, my mom used to teach us how to make noodles. So very young age, most of us know how to make noodles at home. Because if you go outside, you go from any shop, any restaurant, it will be quite cheap, quite expensive. If you made at home, it will be more cheaper. So everyone have to learn. And then from my childhood, when I'm only 10 years old, my mom used to say, you have to learn how to make noodles. So I tried to make.
From a person who had problems, who had difficulties speaking English, and then fought the entire world, you are so fearless. And people call you the Dabang heroine. They call you the mother of Tangra. How do you feel?
I don't feel bad. I feel good that everyone's really, give me respect and love me so much. And of course, I also try my best to help so many people out if they are in troubles.
Great. I'd like to ask the mother of Tangra a very, very important question. Why do you think Kolkata loves Chinese food so much? They say that Kolkata consumes more Chinese food than perhaps you would see in Beijing or Shanghai.
I think Chinese food is healthy and cooking is less oil, good taste. Even now they try to control that not to use Ajinomoto.
Right.
Then we are using little sugar to make the taste better. So we have to, because I think for everyone else, whatever, we have to come to the norms.
Tangra is also so famous, and here I am at this wonderful restaurant tasting some lovely fishball soup. Can I just go ahead and taste it? Yeah.
I made that fishball.
Yeah, I know you made it especially for us. We got fishball soup here, and we also have wontons. There's something very special about wontons which you wanted to tell us and share with our viewers. You have pork wontons, you have chicken wontons. Are they prepared the same way?
Almost the same way, but we don't, we are very particular because we know that those who take chicken, they might not take pork. So we are very separate, like we don't mix anything together. Like whatever we are making very clear, one side chicken and one side pork.
I'll try this because I'm not very comfortable with chopsticks, but I think I will manage to put this in. Congratulations, Meer, you've just had a fishball with chopsticks. Now, you're telling us about wontons.
That pork fat that we made into crispy one. And then with crispy, we take out the oil. Only that crispy pork we mix with the pork meat.
Over all these years, you've served so many customers. You've served people in Tangra, out of Tangra. Where do you see Chinese food 5 years down the line? Today, it's available. You have food delivery apps delivering Chinese food right there at homes. And the culture of going out to a Chinese restaurant in Tangra, which has been so popular, do you think people will still come over to Tangra for a meal?
Sure. Now, after lockdown, they already started, and you will see the puja and Christmas Day. It's like, all crowded like anything.
Yeah. I will have to manage this one as well. Sorry,
Don't worry.
I messed up. So I'll probably just use my hands.
I'll tell you how to use the chopstick.
Okay.
You don't, you put this chopstick, you put straight. This you don't have to use. You just hold this one and use this one only. This one. You catch this one.
Yeah.
You can't do this. See if you can.
Yeah.
See.
This one. Right. Cool.
See, only this. You use only this.
Learn it from the professional. Here we go.
See.
Monica Liu handles her restaurants as efficiently and as fluently as she handles chopsticks, which is a great thing. Talking to her on behalf of India Tourism is a huge pleasure. We're here to taste Chinese breakfast, and there's a very special item that we have which is served at this place. It's exclusive. You won't find it in Tireti Bazaar, and it's called wonton noodles. If you are a true blue foodie and you love traveling across the length and breadth of this incredible country called India, you have to come to Kolkata and you have to taste Kolkata style Chinese, which is right here at Tangra. We're in a restaurant called Kimli, and we've got a host of dishes in front of us. This is the very popular breakfast item as well, which is the wonton noodles. It's popularly called
Shingara Chow.
Shingara Chow. We've got pork bowl soup, fish bowl soup, that's roast chili pork, this
Chili fish and chili chicken.
chili fish, chili chicken. We've got extra wontons as well. Now, if I am to show you the wontons, you've got some gravy here. Why is this?
First things first, we need to understand we often confuse dumplings with dim sums. Now, there are wontons even. To make things simple, dim sum means bite-sized portion.
Bite-sized portion.
The small ones. Now, if dim sums have a semi-transparent outer layer, mostly from rice flour, that's a dumpling.
Okay.
The bigger dumplings are called baozi, and the smaller dumplings are jiaozi.
Baozi, jiaozi.
Jiaozi. Now, if jiaozi is added to a bowl of soup, it's a wonton. It's part of the soup. It's partly steamed, and that's what you see around it. Wonton soup is very, very popular. The whole thing has a Tibetan version. We have shown it and we know it as well.
But that's not Chinese. Momo is not Chinese. Momo is Tibetan. So be very careful when you order for momos in a Chinese restaurant. Right here in Tangra, we will have this wonton noodles.
If we talk of Chinese breakfast in Calcutta, the first name that comes to our mind is the area around Teriti Bazaar. It starts quite early on a Sunday morning, say around 6 to 6:30, and goes on till 9 to 9:30. Now there are numerous stalls, bao, jiaozi, definitely fishball soup, sausages. Now there used to be a shop named Fat Mama's Shop selling authentic Chinese food, but sadly she is no more with us. But what we are showcasing here is a different variety of Chinese breakfast.
Right.
It's from Tangra, wonton noodles or shingara chow. Now you won't find households preparing lavish dishes for everyday breakfast. And that's why the soup and wonton noodles are similar. If you have something delicious or lavish, then the roast chili pork or chili chicken is called. These are Calcutta's Chinese breakfast.
The location is pretty simple and it's very, very easily accessible for people who stay in Kolkata. If you're coming from outside Kolkata, look for a place called Topshia, and all the restaurants are located within this area. They're all available on Google Maps. And by the way, if you come to Tangra for food, you must visit the Chinese Kali temple where Chinese noodles are offered as prasad.
If we talk of Kimli, it's open 7 days a week, from morning 9 to 2 and 6 to 10. Now the breakfast items that we are talking about, this shingara chow, fish ball soup, chicken ball soup, they are available throughout the day and many other items. Pocket pinch for 2 is around 600 to 700. For example, the wonton noodles or wonton chow that we are having now, a plate of this is available for $100, chicken or pork. The fishball soup shall be with 2 pieces of ball within around 60 to 80 rupees. Any chicken dish is roughly around half plate 180 and full 350. If we talk about Foodka favorites, definitely shingara chow, pork ball soup and chili chicken.
Do try out the other dishes as well and let us know how you loved the food at Kimli, Tangra. This is a place which is a haven for all Chinese food lovers, and we also have much more to offer you when it comes to the legacy of Chinese food in Kolkata when you visit Tangra. We've had our fill. We will move on to a 5-star property and then we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak. I myself, I'm learning to discover Kolkata in many ways. But the way we see ITC being part of Kolkata from the early 1900s, and there is very little that can separate ITC and Kolkata's relationship. It is something which cannot be taken apart in any which way. And in that sense, the two properties of ITC here symbolize what Kolkata is. With the Baganbari culture, the architecture and everything of ITC shown up, which rises from the soil, with its lily ponds and heritage cuisine and great Bengali offerings that we have there. Has this old charm of Kolkata. Both of them are US LEED Platinum properties, which are the only properties of their kind in West Bengal. Epitomize what we ITC call as responsible luxury, where all the best things of earth are actually brought together, whether it's carbon neutrality, whether it is water recycling, whether it is garbage handling, and even the clean air that we generate. So all that put together with the cuisine and everything, I think we are grateful for being in Kolkata, being part of the heritage of Kolkata, and also being part of the future of Kolkata.
This city was a burgeoning entity, so much so that it needed an expanded circumference. Probably that was the reason why the search for a new place began a few decades ago. A massive tract of 173 acres was found in the city's northern fringes. The idea of a new place was being given a distinct shape, where there would be large swathes of open spaces which will act as the city's lungs. A place where young children could play, where senior citizens could walk, where everyone could breathe. The Juba Bharati Krirangan, Nico Park and the pride of Kolkata, Sector 5. This process started in 2005 and within a few years, the feather of a new cityscape was added to Kolkata's glorious cap. Money Square Mall, ITC Royal Bengal, JW Marriott and a host of other places. Science City sprung to life, probably the largest science centre in the Indian subcontinent. And between 2008 and 2010, or probably in 2012, it started quite literally a newer dimension, a newer part of Kolkata, what's known as New Town. Eco Park, Vishwa Bangla Gate, and binding everything together, there's one more factor, the dream of building a smart city. Kolkata these days isn't all about yellow taxis and the Howrah Bridge. Our beloved metropolis Kolkata is now prepared to go toe-to-toe and even outstrip any city in the world. Come join us as we explore the new side of Kolkata in Calcutta to Kolkata's final episode.
We are trying to do a model futuristic city. We like to say New Town is the new future. If you want to live into the future, peep into the future, this is the place where you should be in. Why is it so? It is so because Calcutta is a 300-year-old city. Job Charnock had built it. And therefore, Job Charnock couldn't have imagined how technology, how communication, how people's behavior would change. But we are able to see New Town is just 10-year-old. It's still a teenager. And we are training it so as to be a smart city, a green city, a happy city. So what we are trying to do is to have a work-life balance. So while you do computer, technology, new age emerging technology, blockchain, artificial intelligence, machine language and others, you have a peaceful afternoon in the eco park, on the lakes, on the gardens, and there are 47 zones in the eco park and a boat ride, and it's absolutely amazing. We give the punchline for winter eco park visit, enjoy the sunshine. You see the sunshine over here. And after you have had enough of the day, you move to the coffee house. What we have done, however, is that while we like good Indian food, good Bengali street food, good coffee house, so therefore we like to call it New Town is the Singapore of Kolkata. So the moral of the story is we are saying that you live a happy life, have a great work-life balance, have great recreation, have entertainment and have intellectual fulfillment in the coffee house, in the smart library, in the IT endeavors, and what we are having, the latest innovation is the smart plaza, where out in the open, under the sky, laptop tables will be built with Wi-Fi hotspots, and you can work not from home, but from a smart garden. That is smart living.
The Incredible India series on Foodka Season 7, this journey from Calcutta to Kolkata has brought us to Coffee House New Town. It's very easy to locate. Behind us is the Amity University. Coffee House New Town stands bang opposite Amity University and has become extremely popular recently. The location is readily available on Google Maps.
Yes, it's there, but it doesn't matter even if we have to travel that extra far. The roads are beautiful and this long drive is very, very enjoyable. App cabs are there, plus there are these e-rickshaws too.
Let's go inside and look around. You guys can stay with us on this tour and we shall soon occupy a table with 2 coffees. Welcome to Coffee House New Town. This place is picture perfect. I'll request the camera crew to give everyone a 360-degree view. This is interesting.
This spot is decorated with the lyrics of that famous song.
Grand Hotel. I am searching for Goanese D'Souza. Where could Goanese D'Souza be? I think
this is D'Souza. D'Souza was a musician.
Yes, Goanese D'Souza. So here's the guitar, and the guitar cover says Grand Hotel. That's Goanese D'Souza. Now, for the other characters, you can come here any day and identify them, who came from where, and recognize all of them from this wall. We'll take these stairs now and take our place up there. Welcome to Coffee House Newtown. Now that you've reached Coffee House Newtown, the question is, how do you get inside the place? When this place started its journey, anybody could enter. However, in accordance with the COVID protocol, a process of restricted entry was put into motion. A plan was drawn up and you can book your entry to this place through Book My Show. Entry fee would be 20 rupees. You pay 20 rupees to enter this place. Once you're in, you pay for what you order. So I'll just show you how to get into Coffee House Newtown. There's Book My Show. The location appears automatically. There's Coffee House Newtown. Seat booking, click on this. Here you can view Coffee House Newtown on the map. You can clearly see where you are location-wise. Absolutely opposite Amity University. Apart from this, here's where you pay the entry fee. So the moment you click on Book My Show, the money is debited from your mobile wallet or e-wallet. Thereafter, you get a window that's valid for 90 minutes. So what if someone visits this place, books a slot, enters Coffee House Newtown and places an order, but he or she might want to stay a little more than those 90 minutes? Now, what if the person wants to stay for, say, 2 hours? That person has to book twice, right?
They need to calculate and get 2 slots.
2 slots.
And if they come and want to have some more time, then they need to rebook. If it's there, it's there. If not.
So 20 rupees is the entry fee per person. Once you're in, you can order whatever you want. Everything's ready for us though. Let me introduce you to the dishes. Here's the grilled chicken sandwich. We've tasted the plain chicken sandwich at Coffee House. We mean the College Street Coffee House. Here you get the grilled version. So grilled chicken sandwich, butter toast, chicken pakoda, fish finger, chili chicken, noodles, that's mixed noodles, fish kobe raji. There you have the omelette with potato wedges. And of course, since we're at the coffee house, you have the great Indian coffee. Now, the coffee house at 15 Bonkim Chatterjee Street, the College Street Coffee House, the menu that we saw there and the menu here are quite similar.
Similar menu, and what is interesting is the pricing is almost similar. It's not that it's a new property with better facilities and the pricing would be higher. Pocket pinch for 2 should be at the maximum 250 to 300. Difficult, very difficult.
I'll quickly take you through the menu card. So, coffee is like 30 rupees for hot coffee. Cold coffee is 60 rupees. Infusion is 20 rupees. Onion pakoda 40 rupees. Very reasonable, very affordable. Egg sandwich is 50 bucks. Veg sandwich 40. The chicken sandwich we're having is 90 rupees. Noodles would cost you 150 rupees. That's chicken. Butter toast for just 30 rupees. Fish kobe raji, one of the most popular items, is 140 rupees. So, very reasonable, very affordable. That's Coffee House Newtown's menu in a nutshell. Let's dig into it. Indian Coffee House is at 15 Bonkim Chatterjee Street, that's College Street, which obviously all of us know. And the Newtown Coffee House is the symbol of the New Age Kolkata, or the city's new avatar. The common link between these two places is delicious food and, of course, adda. Coffee isn't the sole reason why people are visiting this place. No, they're coming here for some good adda too. Those people over there are, besides munching the delicious food, immersed in chatter. And since we've named this journey Calcutta to Kolkata, I think this is the best example. College Street Coffee House representing Old Calcutta and Coffee House Newtown representing New Age Kolkata.
If we talk of my favorite food, in the old coffee house, we liked the chicken sandwich. We showed it as well. But here it's the grilled chicken sandwich with chips. Gobi Raji definitely, along with fish finger. Other food is not bad as well, but these are my favorites.
Now, when you, after watching this Incredible India episode, visit Coffee House Newtown, and while watching this episode, if you've already been to Coffee House Newtown, you must have clicked photos or recorded videos. Please post those photos or videos in the comment section. Please do like, share and subscribe to the Foodka channel on YouTube, which is Foodka series. And please do click the bell icon.